it's great to have you joining me today. So this is the mini flower dies, and this is a set that I've had for a little while. I had these when they came out on HSN, and I saw that Anna brought them back, so I wanted to do a video. So here are your dies. You're getting 2 sheets of dies, and you're also getting an inspiration sheet, and here is a close-up. So these are really nice, and what I like about these is that you can shape them. So pretty much how it works is you'll get some foliage. So you have this one to choose, this one and this one, and you can mix and match these, or you can put them together. So what you do is this one is one whole flower, this is a whole flower, and then this one and this one. So you're getting 4 types of flowers. So to start the first one, what I've done is taken this die right here. This one is one of the larger flowers, and when you cut them out, you're going to get 4 pieces. So I have my 4 pieces here, and pretty much all you do is just stack them. So you would take them from largest to small, offset them, and then this one you can roll around to make it like a bud, and that's pretty much it. But what I would like to do is to give it some shape. So to shape these, you can use a stylus, you can use your pokey tool, you can use your tool-in-one, whatever you have, or you can use your fingers. You can just use your fingers and you can shape them upwards like this. So just holding and just pressing, holding it in the middle with my thumb and just lifting them up. Or if you want to go the opposite way, you can just kind of round the petals out with your fingers like that, but I want mine to come upward. And then you can do the same. So just be careful with your paper. If you're using fragile paper, this is just some regular 65-pound cardstock, and as you can see, it gets dimension. And then the middle, I just like to kind of give it a poke, and as you can see, the flower is starting to come together, look more lifelike. And then for the third one, the third layer is the same thing. And then that one's going to go there. And what you want to do is take your glue or tape. I'm just using some wet glue. You can use hot glue. You can use tape if you prefer. I will say use some glue, it's quicker. And hot glue would be probably the quickest drying, but this glue that I use is fast drying glue. So yeah. So pretty much like that. And then for this final piece here, what I do, not really sure how you do it, but what I do is kind of like use it as like a quill. So I just kind of like just go around. I think you can just start from either side. So just kind of just wrap it around, and then you're gonna glue that when you get to that last petal. Just glue the last petal, and then the bottom one, I just kind of just put some adhesive on here and under, and I just kind of press it in the middle so that it sticks on both sides. And because it's so tiny, I'm just using my little tool here to press it down. So to be honest, I'm not sure if that is the correct way you shape that. I don't believe it's on the instruction sheet. No. But it looks fine to me. It's just to make a little bud. And then to top this off, I'm going to place a little jewel in the middle. So you don't have to do that. You can add sparklies, bling, glitter, whatever. So I'm just kind of placing that jewel in the middle, and then I'm going to set this to dry. So for the next one, it is going to be this one here, which is on the next largest one. And I cut this one out actually in some of Anna's printed paper. And like I said, you can do the same thing. Just use your fingers, and you can shape it upwards or downwards, however you like, and just giving it that dimension. And you just do each layer. And I'm moving pretty fast here for the video because there are 4 flowers. You don't have to go this fast, but just use your fingers to shape it. You don't really need any special tools to do this, and you don't have to shape them. This is optional. A lot of us that use Anna's products, we do like dimensions. So most people will probably want to give their flowers a little bit of shape. And I have fat fingers, so I'm just using my tool as a little bit of a guidance to press this down. And then when I do that, I just kind of lift the petals up again a little bit. And then this middle one here, I just same thing, has like a star shape. And you can mix and match these petals and florals. I have not done that. I pretty much kept the originals. I'm just going to press that down. And then also I am going to give this one a jewel as well. So yeah, so these are really, really pretty. Like I said, I've had them for a little while, and I'm glad she brought them back for those that didn't know about them or wanted to get them. So for the next floral, this one is the more pointy one, and that's this one. And this one, here are the 3 of largest pieces. And then it comes with your stamen area. So you get 2 of those. So same thing, except for this one, I'm going to kind of go backwards. Like instead of upwards, so I'm going to go downwards. Like I said, you do it, shape it the way you want it. Okay, and then the next size. And I know I'm moving fast, but I'm just taking each petal and just twisting to the next one. And then, and then the middle, I just kind of push the middle, just push the middle like that. And then start gluing these down. So offset them. Be sure to offset them when you place them on so that they're not facing the same direction, so that they look full. Actually, that was downwards. And then just kind of gather the middle. And you can use your all kinds of papers that you have, printed papers. You can use your vellums, you can use your glitters, your foil papers, whatever you have, and create beautiful, beautiful flowers. And then finally this piece, so your little stamen areas, and just press that. And then this one gets a jewel as well. This is pretty. And then we have one more flower to go. And just place that on the other side to dry. And then for the final flower, that is going to be the smaller one. That's this one here. And I've cut this out in white. So I have my 3 pieces here. And then it comes with 2 of the stamens as well. A smaller one and a little bit of a larger one. Okay, so then this one I'm just going to use my fingers, give it some shape. Same thing here. Now I would use this to do it, but because I just want to show you that it's super simple to just use your fingers, I didn't. But it's the same thing for each flower. You're just getting a different look because you're going to use different colors, different papers, and these are all different shaped flowers. So yeah, these are very pretty. There is also a larger flower dies that she has. I do not have that one. I was thinking about getting it, but like I said, I have this one for a couple of years and I like this one. Oh, I think I had 2 of these because I made a couple of them previously before the video, so that's extra. And this one is also going to get a jewel as well. So then on this one, I'm going to put clear. All right, perfect. So now let's go ahead and, oh wait, before we move on, we also have the foliage. So you have these leaves here, and then there are these little ones here, and then these ones with the longer stems. So what I pretty much do is I would take them, I just cut out a few of them, and same thing, use your finger, give it some shape. Same thing, just give it some shape. And then the same thing with this one, use your little fingers or your tools and give it some shape. And then this one I cut out in vellum, but you have to be careful obviously with vellum. And that's it. So I have cut out a slimline card base from Anna, And then I've taken one of her embossing folders and I've embossed this pretty like a, I want to say like a mint green, or maybe what's another color, pistachio maybe, I don't know. It's not Anna's paper though, but this is her embossing folder, and this is her slimline die base, the card base. So I'm just going to put this on. Okay, and now look at that. That's so pretty, right? That's one from Anna's slimline embossing folders. That's one of them. It comes with 4. So then now what I'm going to do is going to take my flowers and I'm just going to place them pretty much along this beautiful decorative layer here. So I will be doing that by using some hot glue, and I'm just going to place them. And you can put them in the order you would like. You can mix and match. And I pretty much did 2 of each. So here are my other ones that I've done. So I'm going to put this one here again because it's large. And then I also have white. So I'm going to incorporate my white ones in here. And I'll get rid of my glue strands. And you can use these flowers for so many different projects. And yeah, I just wanted to show you something easy. Pretty much the main focus was to show you how to shape these. And then I have another white one that I am going to place. I guess right there is fine. And then what I've done is I've cut some of the smaller ones, just of the different flowers. Like I did some in white, and I'm just going to randomly place these in areas. So like one little one here, like I didn't even put a layer on it, if you noticed. So just randomly, let me shape it first. And then just pick a random spot. I'll put it down here, give some more color there. And then I have another white one. So you could do the different sizes. You don't have to use all the layers. You can use all the layers. Totally up to you. And then I have some of the pink here. So just a pretty, I don't want to cover up all that embossing. So let me see if this is what I want to do. Okay, so we'll add the little pink. Just want to make sure some of the embossing detail is still showing because it's so pretty. And then this one, I guess I'll put right here. And then I'm going to go ahead and put on some more stones, and then we'll add the foliage. So let me just get my glue on all of these. And these are pretty much like fillers is what I'm doing with these flowers. I'm just putting fillers. So filler flowers. And yeah, so what do you guys think? You guys have this? I think it's easy. It's quick. It's a nice way to add to our garden of flowers from Anna. So it's nice to have this. I think if you don't have it, you should invest in it, because then you get to create and personalize your own flowers. So then now we are going to add our foliage. So I'm just going to place, like I said, I cut a few of these out, and I'm just going to pick a spot to place them right there. And like I said, I don't know if I mentioned, but I'm using hot glue to place these down, if you see all the glue webs. And then I have these that I'm just going to tuck in, which is this one here. I'm just going to tuck that in under there. And then these okay, I showed you how to shape these. I had to remember, so I showed you how to shape these. I cut these out in vellum. So like I said, just be careful I'll put that one here. And then you get this one as well. So you just pick your spot. So you could never have too many florals. So just start decorating. And then I have the other one. So I could pretty much cut two of them. And I guess we'll put that one up here. Give some greenery up there. And then this one, let's see, I want to put that down here. So then now the card can either go, you can have it landscape or you can have it portrait. So you can pick. Now I did not pick out my sentiment. I'm going to grab one really quick because I know you guys are like, oh my God, where's the space for the sentiment? Just a moment. Okay, I've decided to add it. I've decided to add it. I've decided to add a few more of these beautiful little, these ones are my favorite out of the foliage in this kit. I love these ones. I'm gonna place that, come on, up there. Okay, so let me grab a sentiment really quick. So I have my sentiment, and what I'm gonna do is kind of tack these down just a little more because they're sticking out a little much. So I'm just gonna put a little glue and press that down. That way when I put it in the envelope, they don't rip. So just putting a little glue and just tack that down a little more. And then this one, I like that it sticks up because it looks more realistic, but we do not want to damage our card. And then this one, same thing. Okay, so then now let's put our sentiment. So for my sentiment, I have this one, thinking of you. And what you see me doing is just messing with the, I'm gonna put that right here, messing with the glue webs. And I can actually, so you can turn it this way and I can put the sentiment there, or I can tuck it here. And this is one of Anna's sentiments. Or if you want the card to be this way, then yes, you will put it over a little over one of your flowers, but it works. Okay, so I think I'm just going to do it this way. And how I'm going to get it to stick is I am going to well, it has a sticky back, but I think it'll still kind of lift because the flowers are so dimensional. So I think I'm going to, sorry, I'm trying to peel the sticker off. I always struggle with these. It's my nails. So I'm gonna peel the back off, and then I'm just gonna add some hot glue to it just to make sure that it sticks down. And then I'll show you that this will fit in, hopefully it'll fit with all the dimension. Sorry, I need another glue stick. So I'm adding some hot glue to this to make sure that it sticks. And I am going to just place that right over here. So just get it down, and that makes it stick over all of this dimension. So then I would just clean this up, get all the little glue webs off, and I can do that off camera. But let me show you the envelope. So I made this the other day on my Anna Griffin envelope die video, and obviously I haven't used it yet, but let me show you the dimension of the card. So the purple flowers give the most dimension because they're the largest. So then what I'm going to do is, here's my card. The advice I gave is just to kind of squeeze it a little bit so you can get your card in. And as you can see, it's going in fine. And then here's the inside, so you can see there's space. So then you just close it and seal it, And you know, if you want to put do not bend or fragile or whatever, you can. You don't have to, but these are some really dimensional flowers. And you know, through transit, sometimes the male people just toss things around and you don't want to mess all your pretty little flowers up, so I would just put do not bend. So anyways, this is the Anna Griffin mini dies. What do you guys think? Thank you so much for joining me, and I'll see you guys in another video. Bye.